It's day one of college for the freshers of the Delhi University. This after they took the CUET exam, which is one of the biggest central university entrance examinations. And they were the first batch to take this exam. Before this, admissions in the Delhi University were taken basis your 12th grade marks. But this was the first batch, lucky or unlucky as you may call it, that had to take the CUET exam. As they're entering the Delhi University, they're remembering what all they had to face during CUET. We have with us one person, Suhani, who had to take the CUET exam 4 times. Let's understand why. What can you tell us about your experience? Why did you have to take the exam 4 times?
So I had my first exam, that was on 16th. It went smoothly. On 19th, my laptop collapsed, and I guess there were 50 questions for economics, so I was only able to attempt like 20 to 30 questions. And then we wrote an email to NTA, and they scheduled it on 4th of August. But the problem was that I got it to know that my exam is on 4th of August, only on 2nd of August. Like for the 15 days, there was no intimation that the exam has been rescheduled. And when I went there for the NTA exam, it was here in Delhi University, the stadium. I went there for the exam. Due to rain, the exam didn't reach the center. We waited there for like 5 to 7 hours and came home without giving any exam. And I gave the IP exam at last, for the last moment, the exam came. I gave the IP exam, and they said that this is also cancelled. You have to reappear for the exam. Then I guess on 24th of August or I guess 30th of August, I was intimated that I have my CUET exam rescheduled. I went to Noida Amity University for the exam, and then finally it went smoothly. And I'm happy that I got admission in Delhi University North Campus, and it was worth the wait.
So in your case, 4th time was the charm. Yes. That your exam finally happened in the 4th go. But there are lots of people who are joining us here. How was the experience for you? Was the center also changed at the last moment, or did you also?
Center got changed like the night before, and it was like 4 hours away. And like when I reached to give my exam, the server crashed and I got anxious. But the thing which annoyed me the most was like the deadlines and the days. Like उन्होंने बोला था कि आंसर की इस डे पे देंगे एंड प्रॉपर रिजल्ट इस डे पे देंगे, उन्होंने उन दिनों पे दिया ही नहीं. एंड इसके साथ एक और चीज़ मेरे को काफ़ी बुरी लगी कि जो आंसर्स थे, कुछ आंसर्स गलत आए थे आंसर की में, उसके लिए भी वो हमसे चार्ज कर रहे थे. अगर वो आंसर सही है वो तब भी हमसे चार्ज कर रहे थे, जबकि वो आंसर अगर ठीक था तो उन्हें हमें पे करना चाहिए था. हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ मैटर नहीं करती क्या. बट ये सारा CUET काफ़ी सही है, मतलब ये काफ़ी अच्छा है बोर्ड से तो. लाइक
It's the fair field.
Yeah, it's a very fair thing.
So you went to take your exam and then it got cancelled. You got to know when you reached there.
Yeah, I went there 2 times. My CUET exam held at 3rd attempt. The first time I went to Ambala, I waited for 3 hours, and after 3 hours they said that it got cancelled. Then they gave me like next date. I got the email 1 day before, like 5:30, and the next I was having 6:30 exam next morning. And when I reached there, there was a notice placed in front of the gate that it got cancelled again. And then I got another date of 24 August. Then I went there. My computer got crashed again. Then I called the teacher, and luckily they got it corrected. And then I gave my exam finally after 3rd attempt.
Take it 3 times.
Yes.
But did you also face similar problems?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Aditi. My exam actually it was not cancelled, but the center got changed at the last moment. First it was Panipat, and then at the last moment it was changed to Ambala. So it was like very difficult to reach there in such a short notice.
Right. So lots of people, the dates changed or the venue changed at the last moment. What was the problem that you faced?
My name is Ishita. I received an SMS. I am a commerce student and my exam was scheduled on 19th July and 20th July. So I received an SMS on 18th July that your center has been changed. You please download your updated admit card. And when I downloaded, the center was same. And many of the students were facing the same problem. Many of the friends and parents also. Everyone was like, but just tell us जाना कहाँ है? ऐसा ना हम वहाँ गए और फिर वहाँ paper ही ना हो, and this will pose a big problem to us.
So the exam was at your older venue only.
Huh?
The venue that you had known earlier, the exam was at that location only.
In the
You got a wrong
in
message.
the evening, they just tweeted and told us कि by mistake it went to all the candidates. You have to reach where it is in the admit card.
Also confusing for us now. The same happened with me also. That I got a mail that your location was changed, destination where you have to appear for the exam that has been changed. But then the tweet happened that that was going by mistake. That every candidate received that email. But then everything got well, and I have to appear at that location as well. But that was so confusing for a candidate now. For he or she can get anxious for the same now.
It must be making all of you nervous. It's such an important exam.
Even my center was changed a day before. Before it was scheduled in Jaipur, and a day before I got a mail that my location has changed, and it was back in Udaipur. And the same thing she said. I got 6 of my answers correct when the later answer key was released, and I paid 1200 rupees to get them corrected. And we were not even told that your answers are correct or anything. We just got the raw score at the end time. And all of our dates, like if we were told the result or the admission is supposed to come out at 5 p.m. and it is coming next morning 5:30 a.m. and all of the students are up all night waiting for the results and everything. And not just one time, every time something was scheduled, we waited for like 6-7 hours at night, and they gave the results really late.
Right. So you're remembering all of that as you enter college. It wasn't an easy journey making it up to here.
My exam was at like 15 July. The very first day CUET exam was being conducted. I had my 3 subjects which I had the hold on. But I got 2 days prior notice that your exam is on 15 July. So it was little unfair for the students who are giving on the very first day of CUET exams. So I think the subjects which I had hold on, I could have prepared better if I could at least get 10 days to prepare for it.
Yeah, but the exams for the students who gave the exams in the first phase, you can say like on the 15th, 16th, and like these days of July, their exams were comparatively easier than those who gave in the second phase. That is also like an issue. It's like a very big difference in the score.
So normalization also happened. Do you have complaints with normalization also? Do you think you could have gotten more marks if normalization didn't happen?
I could have gotten KMC.
The numbers were decreased, and in some subjects like in GT and everything we had like 200 marks, but the percentile was 94, 93. But in some subjects the marks were like in business my marks were 195, but after normalization I got 165, like 30 marks like difference, and it was a big difference. And the business is so easy, like business was so easy, and we got 30 marks decrease.
I got 190, and after normalized score I got 170.
Was there anybody whose score improved after normalization? Nobody's score improved. Everybody's score was reduced after normalization. Yours increased. You were the chosen one.
My business studies score was 183, and after normalization it came to 196.
You took it in the last few batches, is it? Of CUET?
I think it was phase 1 in which the score was decreased.
So I feel we are the lucky ones who have got this college in the North Campus, because I had a friend who didn't even get the message that her test is postponed or is happening in this center, and she just missed it, and now she doesn't have even a B option, and she is taking a drop year for the NIFT preparation. So I guess we all are literally the lucky ones who have at least got a college.
And we are lucky
Absolutely.
because we have choices of too many courses, like 72 preference for one student, 200 preference for one student. So it is a best course. I have filled in CSS Polta. I have filled 666 preferences.
Right, so you have lots of options and you're lucky to be here. But any suggestions, since you guys are the first batch, you're setting precedent for CUET, any suggestions for the people who will be taking it next? Do you want CUET to be removed? No. You want it to be there. You think it's a fair playing field that it creates. Normalization.
I should get corrected.
What's your advice for people who are taking?
Normalization, the exams should actually be of the same level for everyone. The normalization took place because they felt that the standards of exam were different. But I feel like they are the ones making the paper, so they should give the same level paper to everyone. Because
So it should happen on the same day. Everybody should get the same question paper so that there's no normalization.
yeah, either the same paper or at least the same standard. Like the difficulty of questions, that should be same. And the technical glitches, of course, that's something they should work on. But definitely CUET is a really nice exam, and I believe it is very logical to take entrances this way. Like in boards, we just have our normal exams, but in this we have our general test, we have our language. So it is very accurate, but because of all the issues that we faced, it kind of got a bit upset for us. But I guess CUET is really nice.
So you still support it? Even though you faced all of these difficulties, you're still pro CUET.
It's not a very big deal. Yeah, it's not a very big deal. If you are good in academics, your concepts are clear. There is no such thing in CUET.
It's the same subjects that you're giving an exam for again.
Yes. 99%, 100% merit of Hindu college, DU college, that is also safe in this because not such high merit will go 99% you required in boards. So that is
So, prior notice before giving. There should be 10 days prior notice at least for the ones who are
Students should
giving
have
the exam.
accurate time for the preparation of exams.
So what should be the advice for the next batch taking exams? If the situation, let's hope the situation doesn't remain the same, but if it is, what would your advice be for the next
I think
batch?
it was like
What
student.
should they do?
A student don't have to be choosy. Choose as many courses as they can, and it opens so many fields for us.
Time management skills are very important in accounts and mathematics, so they should practice really well.
Basically, we took language as an extra subject, but for the CUET, language was the most important. We should have like command, the big command on that.
So they should start studying for the exams even if the date doesn't come out, because you never know when the date can come out.
They should be well prepared in advance. Like they should not rely on dates or when the exam is scheduled. They should be ready for everything starting from now, because anything can happen as far as CUET is concerned.
Let's hope that's not the case.
The main thing is that board preparation and CUET is all based on NCRT. So basically, if we are preparing with from NCRT, we are automatically preparing for CUET. So for my best tip, which was best for me, was that चैप्टर के अंदर ही आप 1 मार्कर्स मार्क करते रहो, आपकी आधी ज़्यादा तैयारी वहीं हो जाती है. Ma'am, I have also made a separate video on my YouTube channel on CUET only. I scored 100 percentile in 3 subjects and 99 in 1.
Congratulations to you.
I got
100 percentile in 3 domains.
preference in first round.
All right, great. So thank you very much, all of you, for speaking to us. So their advice is for the next batch that be prepared for whatever comes your way. Start your preparation early. They are saying that they were the batch that they took the exam for the first time, but they're really happy that they could at least make it, as many lost their chance as they missed their entrance exams. In New Delhi, with camera person Sushil Rathi, Priyanshi Sharma for NDTV.